Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic. And today I have got the vendor focused monthly melt that April Lee, the wax queen, started. And so this month, April chose to focus on Rose Girls, scoopable wax melts, and like all just scoopable wax. And so I was really glad that she chose Rose Girls because I love Rose Girls and I have quite a bit of it. I've been trying to destash what I think I can't get through because my bin was just completely full. And I do have quite a bit of scoopables from L3 as well as scoopable wax melts. And so I am so excited to share with you guys what I've pulled for this month. So I recently did a spring melting basket. I didn't want to do just March because I knew April was going to be doing a new vendor this month. And so I just did like items that I wanted to get through in the spring. So that way I wouldn't feel guilty if I didn't get through everything in a month, or if I wanted to reach for something else, if I was in the mood for something else. It's just my goal to get through that for this spring. And then I can still focus on a specific vendor as well as pull in new things that come in or things that I get in the D-Stash groups, etc. So if you want to see everything I pulled to warm this month, from Rose Girls Scoopable Wax Melts and then L3 Scoopable Wax, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's chat wax. Okay, you guys, so I think we're going to start with scoopable wax, like the form scoopable wax. So I have two here from L3 and one from Scoopable Wax Melts. So let's go through L3 first. I pulled strawberry zucchini bread. This is one of my favorite blends from L3, especially in the scoopable form, because I feel like L3's wax performs really well for me, but their scoopable wax is just all bangers. I feel like it is like a solid 4 to 6 hours, just super strong right out the gate. Put it in your warmer, you can immediately smell it. And this right here, if you like strawberry bakery, you get the strawberry and it's a really good strawberry. So I'm getting pickier with just like my strawberry scents. I like strawberry white cake. I like strawberry pound cake, but like fresh picked strawberry, I'm a little, pickier about. But this strawberry, whatever strawberry they use, is so good. Blended with their sweet zucchini bread is just so good. It's just really sweet. And the zucchini bread gives it sort of a bready note. And it's not the feet zucchini bread or the corn chips. It's like a very sweet zucchini bread. And I just love this, you guys. I've already used a little bit of it, so it shouldn't be too hard to finish it this month. I love this scent. I'll be really sad when I run out. Hopefully I can get some more before they close. And then also from L3, I pulled Across the Pond, Tean Cakes, Orange Danish, and Pie Crust. You guys know I don't really care for orange bakery or orange in general. But this one, something about the Orange Danish mixed with the Tean Cakes, which Tean Cakes has a little bit of a citrus note as well. And then you get a little bit more of that Danish, like a bready sort of note, and then the pie crust. The orange doesn't really stand out. And so I really like Tean Cakes, and so I'm really excited for that. That's all that I pulled from L3. I do have quite a few more scoopables, but I'm not hoarding them, but I kind of am, to see if I can like repurchase some of my favorites before she closes, before I just warm through all of them. Okay, and so I pulled one from Scoopable Tart Wax. This is Blackberry Gem Butter Cookies. Tart blackberries spread atop a sweet, buttery sugar cookie. I love Blackberry Gem Butter Cookies. It's one of my favorites. And yet theirs is just like super sweet. So I mostly just get the blackberry jam, hoping that cookie note comes out more on warm. But yeah, I get really good performance from Scoopable Wax Melt Scoopables as well. So that is Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies. And then also from Scoopable, I pulled a few non-scoopable items. First, I pulled like a bag and a half of my favorite scent from Scoopable, Sea Salt Lavender Breeze. I'm obsessed with this scent, you guys. Summer days spent by the sea with a soft lavender breeze. This lavender and like sea salt or salty sea air blend, I am obsessed with it. It's like a fresh, beautiful lavender. It's gorgeous. I think this is what sparked my love for salty sea air. I've always really liked it in like an aquatic type of sense and fresh types of sense. Salty sea air, I really liked it in blends. But like, I don't know, because I don't know what summer days spent by the sea, like what that note is. I'm just assuming it's salty sea air or like ocean marine air, something like that. But whatever this combo is and whatever that lavender is, it's gorgeous. And I'm obsessed with this. I pulled both of these, like there's 4 in this full bag and then 2 in this bag. I pulled both because I feel like I'm going to want to warm it more than once this month. I also pulled a mini loaf of Soothing Lavender Dreams, sweet lavender marshmallow smoothie, and baked zucchini bread. I'm always in the mood for lavender, and I like to change out my wax sometimes like in the early evening, and so I'll like to put on like a lavender to kind of, calm me down and calm the kids down. I love to warm lavender blends in their rooms and my room as well. This is gorgeous. So this sweet lavender mixed with a marshmallow smoothie, it's just a very creamy, and while it is a sweet lavender, I feel like it's not like a lavender vanilla or lavender coconut milk. It's kind of like more of a middle to sweet lavender. And then it's not herbal, but I feel like it's almost leaning that way a little bit. And then with the zucchini bread, I love lavender and bread notes. They work so well together. And yeah, this is really a really pretty combo. That is Soothing Lavender Dreams. I've never melted it, but I have 2 of these mini loaves, so I thought this was the perfect month to try it out. I also want to warm Bippity Boppity Boo. This is fresh picked strawberry, rainbow sherbet, and cotton candy frosting. This was kindly gifted to me by my friend Tara. So Tara, thank you so much if you're watching. This is kind of like outside of my wheelhouse, but you do get the rainbow sherbet, and then the fresh picked strawberry and cotton candy frosting just give it a little more of a sweetness. The fresh picked strawberry also makes it just slightly tart. And yeah, this is really pretty and fun. I'm excited to try this really fun fruity scent this month. And then also gifted to me by Tara is 3 Cakes on the Beach, toasted marshmallow, salty sea air, 3 Cakes blend, and s'mores. But it's just basically bakery with beach nights. And this is so gorgeous, you guys. Oh my goodness. Their beach nights blend is so good. And then with that heavy, heavy cakey bakery, just gorgeous. I think I've warmed through one of these already, but can't ever get enough beach nights, especially like this is the time of year that like just I'm obsessed with beachy scents. And so any beach nights blend would be perfect. Okay, and then from Rose Girls, I have a couple of shapes here and then a few mini melters. More than a few, but First up is Banshee Boardwalk, which is their beach nights type. S'mores, salty sea air, marshmallow, and sea salt. So yeah, Jenny, I have never had beach nights from Jenny, only that 3 Cakes on the Beach from Scoopable. And so yeah, this is just beach nights type. And this is really good, but to me, I feel like it's a little more salty sea air or sea salty. So I guess it's a little more salty. I don't know. It does smell like Bath and Body Works beach nights, but I feel like it's just a little different, but in a good way. It's really, really pretty. Banshee Boardwalk. And then the other snowflake shape I pulled is Lake Kingdom. I have never tried this one until I picked this up, and I'm obsessed. Salty sea air, blackberry, peppermint, and rain. And Jenny's peppermint is like super nose clearing. So that's the first thing that I smell. But then after it kind of like airs out a little bit, you can really get the blackberry and then the aquatic, rain, and salty sea air. And this is just a really like unique scent, and I feel like it's really fun for this time of year. That is Lake Kingdom. And then the rest of these are just mini melter bags. So I kind of put them in sections. So we're going to do like fresh aquatic-y scents, and then like berry fruity scents, and then lavender. So first up, you guys, I am like on the hunt for this. So if you see this offered, or if you see anybody selling this on the D-Stash groups, can you please tag me? I got this. I loved it on cold. But when I warmed this, you guys, it's literally a banger. It is a favorite, like all the way up to the top of the list for Rose Girls. It's up there with Goodnight Moon for me. It's up there with Blockbuster and Chill for me. It's up there with the Midnight Society. It's up there. I mean, it's up there. Okay. This performed so beautifully. And my husband, Jordan, commented 2 or 3 times, and he was just like, this scent is everything. It smells so good in here. Whatever you're warming, I love it. Okay, that is Let Me Play Guitar at You. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am obsessed. Marshmallow Fireside, roasted pine cones, pine and salty sea air. If you have never tried this and you like these types of scents, please believe me when I say the scent is gorgeous. I was grounded from Rose Girls for this entire year. If she offers this, I will buy multiple bags of it. I will warm this year round. It is phenomenal. It lasted 8 hours. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And to me, it's more pine cone pine in the bag. But when it warms, you really get that salty sea air and marshmallow fireside with that beautiful roasted pine cones. It is so good, you guys. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Let Me Play Guitar at You. It smells great in the bag. It smells 1,000 times better when you warm it. Trust me, you need it. Okay, next I pulled Above the Cheap Cheap Seas. I have never warmed this one. Salty Sea Air, Coastal Kale, Satsuma, and Sun and Sand, which is Yankee Candle type. I love Sun and Sand. I don't know how I really feel about Coastal Kale. And then Satsuma is just kind of like meh. It's not a love for me. But this blend of all these aquatic things together, and then the Satsuma, I really think a little hint of citrus goes well with like aquatic type of blends. And yeah, so this one, I feel like the Satsuma is really strong. Then once you let the wax breathe a little bit, you can really start to smell the salty sea air and that sun and sand. And I feel like the coastal kale just gives it like a little bit of greenery in there. I can't really pinpoint what that smells like, but this one together is really nice. It's very different. And it's not just aquatic. Like, it's got that bright citrus in there. It's got that greenery in there. And it's just different. Above the Cheap Cheap Seas. So I'm really excited to warm this and see how it does on warm. This one right here is another one of my favorites for spring summer. It's Ocean Child, which is just sun and sand, Yankee Candle type, and salty sea air. So basically the best parts of Above the Cheap Cheap Seas, because it takes out the coastal kale and the satsuma. I love this scent, you guys. I love sun and sand. It's that beachy, kind of like sunscreeny scent. And then salty sea air. It's just so aquatic and beautiful. Fresh. It's gorgeous. And this warms so well. This is a banger and I love it. This is one of those scents I don't want to be without, along with Let Me Play Guitar at You. Also, I really love this one. This is Beach Bonfire. Campfire marshmallows, vanilla lace, and marshmallow fireside. I like Beach Bonfire. This was really, I warmed it once and I was just like, yeah, I need more of this. It's so good. So the campfire marshmallow and marshmallow fireside, like those kind of sweet, creamy, little bit smoky notes. And then you get that like rich, creamy body care vanilla lace, like almost perfumey. It's gorgeous. I love marshmallow fireside, campfire marshmallows, those types of scents. This is so nice. And it's one of those like kind of cozy spring, summertime scents. You could really warm this anytime. Even in the fall would be really pretty if you're a seasonal melter. But I love Beach Bonfire. I remember the first time I warmed it, I immediately went on the Rose Girls Facebook page and requested more of it because I loved it so much. Okay, and then next up we have Outer Banks, Sea Salt, Cocoa Bean, and Marshmallow Fireside. I remember when I hauled this, I was kind of scared for the Cocoa Bean because I'm not like a super chocolate fan in wax at all. But I love Sea Salt and I love Marshmallow Fireside. And this one really surprised me how much I liked it. So it sat for a couple of months. And while I can smell the cocoa and the cocoa bean, I feel like it just adds so much depth and dimension to this blend. It kind of grounds it. So the cocoa bean, it kind of almost gives it like a woodsy, outdoorsy vibe. It could be the cocoa bean blended with the marshmallow fireside, giving it that sort of like more outdoorsy vibe. And then the sea salt just kind of freshens it up. But this is another one of those super unique blends that I'm really excited to warm. That is Outer Banks. And then I've got a few of the fruity type. So first up, this was gifted to me by my friend Tara. So Tara, thank you so much again. This is Cherry Cocoa Butter Birthday Cake. This is a scent I never even heard of, but it's kind of like random scents that are kind of like an odd combo to me. But they kind of just work. The cherry's there. The birthday cake is there, but then the cocoa butter kind of gives it a sweet, smooth, like creaminess and kind of blends all of the notes together. So it's a creamy cherry bakery, and her cherry is like sweet maraschino cherry. It is front and center. So excited to see how that does on warm. I pulled Bertos Magical Cupcake Land, raspberry sauce, strawberry jam, and birthday cake. So just like a really fun, fruity bakery. Yeah, the raspberry and strawberry, it's sweet with a little bit of tart. I feel like that's mostly what I get, and I don't smell a whole ton of birthday cake on cold. But that is so fun and fruity. And then I pulled Quarantine 15, white cake, vanilla crunch donuts, sugar cookie, and cherry almond. I really love vanilla crunch donuts from Rose Girls. And, you know, you mix that with sugar cookie white cake. And this is just an almond bakery, just beautiful scent. If you don't like cherry leaning almond, you do not need to get this scent. It is very much cherry almond, just front and center. And you do get that bakery, but it's more of in the background. Because I feel like the cherry almond just really shines in this one. Quarantine 15. And then I pulled like an old fave, Blockbuster and Chill, pistachio, cherry cupcakes, and almond cookies. So you have pistachio, cherry, and almond with bakery, which, yes, please. And yeah, so I feel like this isn't as cherry almond forward as Quarantine 15 because you have the cupcakes and cookies in there, which Quarantine 15 also has donuts and cookies and cake, but I feel like it's more of a 50-50 split in Blockbuster and Chill, and I would say it's like 70-30, like 70 cherry almond, 30 bakery in Quarantine 15. And it could be that this is probably a year old, so the wax has had more time to settle and calm down and cure. But yeah, Blockbuster and Chill is just, I love it. I don't ever want to be without this one either. It was like one of the first pistachio scents that I've tried from Rose Girls. Okay, and then lastly, I have 3 lavender scents. The first one is the Midnight Society, which I love. This is Palo Santo, Sweet Lavender, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Just got a few, like maybe 2, 4, 6 chunks left in there. So I can definitely get through that this month. This is more like a warmer lavender. It's a sweet lavender, but the Palo Santo and the Vanilla Bean Noel kind of make it seem more herbal. And so it's like more of a creamy herbal leaning lavender because of those other notes, but it's so good and it's just the most comforting, cozy scent that I love to warm. Next, I pulled Nilla Lavender Noel, which is another favorite. I think this is Nilla Wafers, Sweet Lavender, and Vanilla Bean Noel. So good. I love Lavender Bakery, you guys know. And this is just a really pretty scent. I've had this bag for a while, so I need to go ahead and finish it this month. And then lastly, I have Go to Sleep. Pink Sugar, Lavender, Sugar Cookie, Salty Sea Air, Clean Sheets, and Mint. This was also gifted to me from Tara. So Tara, thank you so much again. You gifted me so much that I'm going to warm this month. And to me, this is Goodnight Moon with Salty Sea Air and Clean Sheets, which thankfully I don't get a whole ton of the laundry note. Probably because it's drowned out from the mint and the lavender, but lavender, pink sugar, bakery, salty sea air, mint, and laundry. A lot going on, but it's really pretty. It's just like a second cousin to Goodnight Moon. So that is everything that I pulled for the vendor focused monthly melt tag from April Lee the Wax Queen. So let me know if you're going to be participating in this as well and what you're most excited to melt from your collection. I think it's really fun to shop your stash, melt down some of your wax and find blends that you forgot that you had, honestly. So April had a wonderful idea with this tag, and it's been really fun to do. Last month was Second and Spruce. This month with Rose Girls Scoopable Wax Melts, and then just Scoopable Wax in general. So I want to tag Courtney from Courtney's Scent Society. I'd like to tag Maggie Lamb, and I'd like to tag Steph the Scented Gemini. So ladies, I would love to see what you're going to pull this month from Rose Girls and what you're going to warm through, because I know you guys have probably a nice little collection. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the love and support. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend whenever you're watching this video. If you have a moment, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all on my next video very soon. Bye.